Hi, sunshine. How are you? Let me just check my volume because sometimes it isn't high enough. It's fine. Okay. Hi, sunshine. Hi, sweeter. Jennifer. Jenna. Oh, we've got a lot of people coming on. If you want to go check the video section of my channel, there's some videos out there this week. Hi, blessings. How are you? Jenna, Sweeter, Country, Jennifer. I'm just writing a list, guys. Kritika, Kaja, Julie. All About Maine. Hi, Dasha. And Barbara, hi. Thea. We have a lot of people online this morning. Okay, let's have a look at a general collective this morning. Let's see what's here. Like I said, good morning and good evening to all of you. I hope you're okay and you're feeling good and you're ready for the end of the month. I think we've got the full moon. When is the full moon, guys? Oh, you know what? I always should prepare myself, shouldn't I? But I do to the best of my ability. That's all I'm going to say. Let's have a look. Full moon. We have a full moon in June the 30th. June the 30th. So the day after the Mercury retrograde, which I'm pretty sure is Tuesday. Let me just check that. I'm pretty sure it's on Tuesday, Monday. Okay, so we got a full moon on the 30th, which is the Tuesday, the day after Mercury goes retrograde. So that's still a while away. We've still got a week till that happens, so we won't talk on that too much. Let me have a look around the table at my cards and see what I want to use for the general. We're going to use these deck and we're going to use this deck. Okay, we'll see what comes out. I'm going to use this first as a base. Let's give the cards a shuffle. Call upon Archangel Michael to protect this circle of friends on my channel here today. I call upon the spirits of Jesus Christ, white light, to stand guard at the doorway to our souls, protect us from forces of darkness, evil and deception. Lead us on the path of light, truth and love. Okay, let's have a shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I want to say like no weapon formed against you shall prosper for some reason, and it makes sense with the projection card in the reverse. There could be someone right now who's trying to project some negative energy onto you guys, onto the collective here. Okay, we got the projection card in the reverse though, which is saying, let's get rid of that person. Which is saying that even though people may be projecting their energy, you are protecting yourself right now. This is being blocked. That's a clarification there. Okay, so it's the number 7. So you are being protected heavily right now at this time, guys. Okay, be careful how you project your energy as well onto other, like out there to the world, because everything we project we can get back. So you know, even with our thoughts, so don't project anything negative at all. Okay, some of you however may be feeling a little bit imbalanced right now or unbalanced. We've got the balance card, which is the juggler in the reverse. Okay, so some of you may be feeling a little imbalanced. We've got the divine guidance card here, asking everybody to you know, ask Archangel Michael for protection and ask your spirit guides for guidance at this time if you're feeling a little imbalanced. Okay, so whatever is going on, make sure that you're protecting your energy so others' projections are not affecting you. Okay, This may have a lot to do with your imbalance. When this happens to me, I get out there and I go for a walk, I go breathe in some fresh air, I get out there and go to a beach or go shopping or, you know, do my cards. I just sort of like redirect my energy to something else. Let's pull out some more cards. Hi, Queen. Hey, how are you? I'll text you after the live as well. Okay, I'll talk to you after the live as well. I might give you a call. Who else do we have here? Just want to make sure I've got everyone. Strictly Business. Hi, Vidu. And Queen. Okay. Just want to make sure everyone's on the list and the list is correct. Okay, let's give these cards 3 quick shuffles and then see what's here. Now we're going to pull some tarot on this. Oh, there's a card fallen out. Patience. Don't we just love that word? We've got the card of patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So if you're not understanding the direction you're going in right now, or you're just like really frustrated or feeling out of balance, just be patient here. Expect everything to happen in divine order and ask for support with your emotions mainly, okay? Drop anything that's not priority in your life. Acceptance. And this says, I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Yeah. And you know what? The things you cannot change, they're not for you. Another card that's come out here is failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And also, like, if you feel like you're failing at something or you're not doing well at it, perhaps it's the universe trying to push you in a different direction, okay? Let's have a look at some tarot. I'm using the Nicoletta Chalotti deck today. This is just such a beautiful deck. I'll show you the cards. I've also just bought another deck which was delivered to my friend's house in Australia. Obviously, I'm not there right now. I'm in Bali. But in a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, I'll see her and I'll get that. And I'm so excited. I mean, that deck, wow. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So let's have a look and see what's here. Just shuffle the cards 3 times and then we'll have a look. Actually 4 times. The 4 of Cups. So this may have something to do with just feeling discontent and boredom about a situation or a person. Perhaps you're waiting for somebody to contact you or reach out, or you know, you want something from this person, you want some sort of emotion from this person, and you're not getting it this time. And Spirit is saying to be, you know, to be patient and accept things you cannot change about this person. Why is the Balance card here, please, Spirit? Yeah, the 6 of Wands in the reverse. That's that failure energy, feeling like something is not working out, okay? Perhaps it's not meant for you guys if something is not working out, okay? I do feel there's some sort of exciting message coming in. Travel is highlighted here. Travel would be very, very good right now. I just talked about like going out or doing something. It doesn't have to be going on vacation across the world. It can just, you know, be having a day where you go in your local community, okay? We've got the 2 of Swords in the reverse, which is talking about, you know, the 2 of Swords in this deck is very much so like just treading thoughtfully, treading a fine line between reality or action and actually your thoughts. So Spirit's saying you're moving out of a period of that, okay? Isn't that such a cute little card? It's super cute. So you're getting more clarity here. There's more clarity coming in. So just know this, okay? Put in the comments, okay? Put in the comments. I'm getting clearer day by day. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is about letting go. Perhaps you've had some sort of hope or dream and it's an illusion. It's not real, or it's not meant for you anymore. And Spirit's saying you have to let that go, okay? What else do we have, please, Spirit? Why is the projection card here? This negative energy or entity, or like this negative sort of like people trying to project their negative energy onto you. If people sometimes see you like emotionally unbalanced or not being clear or being able to make decisions or having some sort of lack of confidence, they're going to try play on that. Some people, they'll try and manipulate you so that they want you to sort of do what they want you to do with your guard being down, okay? You're also coming out of a period of that, okay? Why is the projection energy here, please, Spirit? Yeah, Temperance. Now it came out like this, which is saying, you know, that's all about emotional balance and divine timing. And, you know, I feel that this reading will really help you to understand that things, you know, you need to accept the things you cannot change and just, you know, try and keep balance with what you can control. You've got the Justice card also coming out like that. Interesting. Okay, this is such a beautiful card. This came out in a few readings that I did last night as well. The Justice energy. You're going to see some sort of karma play out here, okay, for another, I do feel. There could be someone around you that is not balanced, that is emotionally, I'm hearing devoid, which means that they could be like a sociopath or something like that. I'm sure we've all had those in our life. Knight of Wands, interesting. Very exciting news coming in here for someone. Okay. What's this exciting news, please, Spirit? I'm feeling finances for somebody. Okay. Or a job offer. Okay. Something you cannot see. And when that happens, like it's sort of like Spirit saying surprise, it's going to be a surprise. Something cool is going to come into you and it's going to be a surprise. Let's see if we get more information out on this. But the moon energy is sort of like hidden right now. Anything else you want to say about that, please, Spirit? Why is the moon here? Six of Cups, something from the past or someone from the past, but it's exciting. It's something you expect. So, sorry, something you don't expect or don't see coming from a past person, I do feel. Who's this person, please, Spirit? I'm trying to be more specific on my readings lately, guys, and not just do energy readings because, you know, we can sort of repeat the same things about healing and balance and all those words, okay? And I don't want to do that, okay? We want more specifics. Something's coming in really fast. Eight of Wands energy. And it's in the upright. It could be via social media. What is this message, please, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And there's a swan on there, okay? And the Lovers. So this tells me, I think this is positive. I don't think because the Nine of Pentacles in reverse it's negative or it's anything to do with finances. I feel it's like if you're single, you're not going to be alone forever. Okay? If you're single, you're not going to be alone forever. This is so cool. I love this deck. It's so cute. Okay? Someone that's going to treat you like an emperor or an empress here. We've got the Empress energy. And you've got the Magician as well. So there's some really exciting news that you may have manifested a person. Whatever you're trying to manifest, keep like doing it. Don't give up on your manifestations just because it doesn't happen the first time, or if you ask for like money to come in or a job to come in and it doesn't happen immediately, don't just give up on it. Hi Redbeard. Hi user. Please put your name there, please, user. User EL8PP. Put your name there, please, because I can't say that out. Redbeard, hi. All right, that was the collective. We're going to go straight to the live chat today because we do have a lot of people on the list. Sunshine, post your question. If you want your reading done 100% today and definitely get your reading done, please donate. It's $5 US. The PayPal link's below. For those who have been here for a long time and know me very well, they know the PayPal link's below. So maybe strictly business or... Thank you, Amelia. Okay, Amelia... and Redbeard. Okay, so if you're new here, please subscribe to get your reading today. Also, what was I going to say? Don't put questions in the feed, guys. Okay, it's really important that you don't do that because it clogs up the chat. If you want to talk to each other on the feed, on the chat, that's fine, but don't ask me questions because I don't read them. I won't read them. Okay. Queen is actually first. She's just donated, so we'll do Queen first. If you could just hold on, Sunshine, with your general, I know you want a general, so after Queen's reading, I'll do yours. Oh, I just swallowed my own spit. Excuse me. All right, Queen, if there's any particular cards you want me to use, they are all laid out here. You can just tell me a colour, or I can say this one. You can say yes or no. Okay, whatever you need to know. So, Queen, do you want me to use any particular cards, or just go for it? Okay. I will clarify the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So I'm going to shuffle your cards for you. Spirit, trees, please. Trees. I just said trees instead of please. Okay, we'll just park that a second. Please transmute all negative energy to positive. Archangel Michael, please protect this space. Thank you. If the table wobbles, I apologize. I just have to get the cards shuffled. Thank you. All right, Queen. I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot for you. Okay. This is an amazing deck. Like, this deck is... I don't know how many times I've shuffled this deck. many times. All right. I'm just going to give them 3 quick shuffles. Once I've shuffled them once, like in the future reads, but because you're the first person, okay? All right. I've shuffled the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Let's see. Ooh. So I said the word trees before, so that may be significant. You're going to, okay. I mean, obviously, you're going to have to go near a tree for this to happen. You're going to find something, Spirit saying, near the base of a tree, and it's going to be significant. Now, I haven't said anything that's specific for a very long time, or Spirit hasn't given me that sign as specific as that, okay, so for a while. So there's going to be something near the base of a tree. You could just be walking. You could be having a walk. I know you walk. So, you know, when you're out and about, just like keep your eyes out, keep your eyes open, okay? It could be a trinket. It could be like a locket or a necklace or a bracelet or something shiny. And if it's going to be that, it's going to be more gold than silver, okay? So that's just a message for you. We'll see what happens. So the universe is here. This is the card of the world. So you're ending a cycle of having... okay. There's a few things here. You're ending a cycle where things have been difficult, possibly on the financial level as well, okay? You're moving into you're moving into commitment, possibly in a relationship, or you're, you know, having more friendships with people, or building new friendships with people. These people, whether it's 1111 on the screen, these people, whether they are a soulmate coming into you or friendships, I think it's actually both. Oh, Blessing said it too, 1111. Hi, Yvette, how you going? Haven't seen you for a while. So, yeah, whether it's, I think it's both. I think there's a person coming into your life. I think new friends coming into your life. I think there's going to be a lot more social things happening here for you. And there's a person that's very healing for you coming in, that's very spiritual, and is going to help you with any excess healing, especially on an emotional level that you have, okay? So let's see what you need to know right now. Let's see what Queen needs to know, Spirit, please, right now. Too many cards. Just one at a time, please, Spirit. Oh, that wanted to come out. What was it? The Two of Cups wanted to come out, but then it went back. So there's something about a relationship here for you, but it's not yet. It's not happening just yet. October's coming up really strongly, because what I do is I go through the months of the year in my mind, depending upon where we are right now. And October is sort of highlighted, okay? Now, you may already know this person. You are stepping into a time of material harvest. Right, that definitely wanted to come out. Spirit wants you to get grounded right now. I talked about, you know, trees. I mean, don't go in the woods or the forest on your own or go anywhere that's like remote by yourself. But like if you're walking around a park and there's people around, okay? So, you know, ground yourself. If you're going for a walk, at the end of it, take your shoes off, or before it, ground yourself. You know, sit in the ground, I'm hearing. What else do we have with this? I'm just getting like you saying, oh my God, I love it. I love it. So maybe you're going to see something you're going to purchase as well. Just make sure, I think you have the money for what you want to buy. There's something coming in that you want to buy. All right, that's what I'm seeing as well. I feel it's not something that you would wear like jewelry. I feel it's more like just, I don't know, some sort of like something very different that you see in a shop window. You definitely see something in a shop window and you're like, oh my God, I have to have that. Like you're really drawn to something here. Okay. Partnership and alliances. What did I say? You are coming into a time where you're going to be joining and collabing with many different people. Okay. Many different people that are very spiritual. Because if we got what we got on the bottom of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck just before. Okay. Yes, yes. This is just like the clarification. There's people coming into your life or are already in your life, like myself, that are going to help with your emotional healing. Okay. Wow. Let's have a look at what action you need to take right now. Especially with mental conflict. Like these people will help with conflict in your own mind. They will listen to you. You can talk out anything to this person. They will sit, they will listen to you. They will give you their unbiased opinion if you ask for it. Very nice. I like this. What action do you need to take right now? Wow, the 8 of Wands. This is really nice. You've got 8 on the screen as well. You've got 8, 8, 8 here with the 8 on the screen. Positive movement forward. Okay, now I do feel this is a person really supporting you with your positive movement forward, because we have the heart and the throat chakra here, and I just talked about talking something out with someone is really going to help you. So that's what Spirit wants you to action, like going through your mind, speaking it out loud, but speaking it to either, well, you can do it like yourself, but to another. Okay, let's have a look at an outcome message. Wow, oh my God, Queen. I love this reading. You've got the 6 of Wands. Whatever you're doing now is going to bring you a lot of success and happiness. Like you're at the precipice, you're at the edge of something here, and you're shouting it out to the rooftops. Just be careful with that, that you're not like, you know, you could like literally talk to me on the phone for hours and I would never like put any negative, I'm just like, I'm not saying about myself, I'm just saying like an example, like choose the people you want to talk to, right? That you can just talk everything out, get it all out of your system. And you know, that I want the best for you. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at this emotional withdrawal energy and the partnership and alliance. So someone here, who's this person that is going to be best for Queen right now? If the Hermit comes out, I'll freak. There could be a Scorpio, but this is someone who's going to elevate you. Whoever is going to elevate you, and especially like guide you spiritually. And if the Hermit comes out, I will freak. Okay, 10 of Cups. I'm hearing somebody in your life is going to be a big part of your future. Yeah, and it's all to do with that conflict in your mind. 1111 again on the screen. This is a really important person. It doesn't have to be romantic at all. I feel it's more like a confidant, a friend, a mentor, a guide, okay? Yeah, when you are unsure of things, look at that, 2 of Swords. When you're unsure of things, when you don't know how to like process certain things mentally, it's almost like a really deep dive. You're doing it with another person. Yeah, oh my God, a deep dive. Yeah, the moon. And it came out in the reverse. So it's letting out internal fears and secrets and hidden stuff, and like not just hidden, but like if you're talking to a person, you're really going to like really delve deep into the wise wares and mystics of the universe, like within. And you know, I don't think it's a romantic relationship, this part of it. But I do feel that there is love coming in, but it's not coming out in your reading, okay? Who is this person, please? Yeah, it's not... Spirit's saying, okay, I do feel there is a relationship coming in for you on a romance level, but as far as this part of the reading, Spirit is clarifying here. You're on fire today, Spirit. Thank you. That this is not a romantic connection. This is not what we're talking about right now, okay? Who is this person, please, Spirit? Can you show me clearly? Yeah, it's just somebody spiritual. Somebody extremely spiritual in your life. And again, clarification, it's not love. Although you do have love coming in, but this particular, yeah. This person is really going to support you with that positive wheel moving in the right direction, okay? What is the victory and success? What is that about? Is it about love? Is it about money? You do have, okay, so Spirit is just clarifying at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Love, the King of Cups, clarifying that there is love coming into your life, okay? It's coming in slowly though. And the communication you're getting is slowly. You may know this person, all right? There may be some confusion, and this person may need to let go of something. I'm not saying someone, something before you guys come together 100% here, okay? Why is the victory and success energy here? What is this about? Love, money. Wow, the Tower. Okay. We can't leave the Tower by itself. We have to put some more cards around the Tower. Victory and success with building a new foundation. Take your time. Don't rush into any decisions, especially in Mercury retrograde, right? Wow, it's about money. There is more money coming into you. There is more money and abundance coming in, and it's going to come in fast. This could also come from someone else, I'm hearing. The Star. It's going to allow you to do certain things you've always wanted to do. Go buy a lottery ticket, even if you're not spending a lot of money right now, okay? Let's have a look and see what else. This is a beautiful Tower. It's going to allow you to build a new foundation. I feel this money may be coming from someone else. You may get gifted something as well. Hold on, let's get more information. Blessings. Sorry, Sunshine. I'll do a general for you in a second. So let me know you're there. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers. So this could be a blessing from like coming in where you're meeting a person who is very wealthy. Okay. Someone who is very giving and caring. They could, wow, you got the King of Pentacles with the Lovers. So this could have to do with the love relationship. The King of Pentacles is very secure. He's wealthy. He's got his shit together. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. I'll be like, come on, Queen, let's go to that like private club that like only VIPs are allowed to. Okay, all right. Let's put all these away. All right. Sunshine, let me know that you're there. We're going to just do a quick sage. Go ahead, guys, and watch the video section of my channel. There's quite a few sign readings out there at the moment. I'll be doing some more tomorrow. That's why I haven't been live every day. I'll try and be live for the next like 4 times a week. Not 7 times a week. I think that's much better. The other 3 days I can focus time on doing content. And then unfortunately, unfortunately, I'll be going back to Australia and I won't have as much time to go on live and do content. So I'm just going to try and do as much as I can. All right. Sunshine, let's see what's here for you. Okay. Let us shuffle the Rider-Waite deck. 1, 2, Spirit wants 4 times. Okay. All in the upright, please, Spirit. There could be travel highlighted for you, and if there is, you could be going somewhere super sunny, super warm. Okay. If you're wanting to learn something new right now, Sunshine, you're gonna be very successful at it. So anything you want to learn, anything online, an online course, go to your local town and join a group. Anything that's going to Learning and teaching was very much so highlighted in the general, I think, the other day. I think that was a video that I put on the channel, like on not live. You may slip into negative thinking. I mean, you're human, we all are, especially if something's offered to you. I don't know if you're looking for a job or if you're looking for a promotion, but there's new money coming in and a new doorway opening up in regards to that. And it's time that it happened, but it's not yet. So I would say like towards the end of July, okay? So sunshine, I don't know if you're working or looking for a job or you're a stay-at-home mum. I don't know what you do. But there's something here about it's not time yet, but it will be time where you get some sort of opportunity. Now, this can be about opening your own like business or even online presence, okay? You know, there's going to be times when you're going to be like, I'm not sure whether I know all the information. You know, if there's anything, for example, to do with IT, you could be wanting to learn that. You'll be very successful at learning that. You've got the Page of Pentacles and you've got the Six of Wands, which is about learning, learning, teaching. Travel could be, you know, associated with that. So let me know if you're working or not. That would be interesting to find, like to know. All right, let's have a look and see what else we have. There's definitely something here. There's definitely changes going on. There's definitely something here. And, you know, the July astrology guys, go ahead down below in the description. There's a few go-to astrologers. And Pam Gregory, I think I put Pam Gregory in there, but she hasn't done a lot of online stuff lately. So Stephen Judd, Rick Levine, there's an amazing video. I forgot to put it on the channel. I'll put it on the post section of my channel after today's live. Amazing video about July astrology and what to expect. So, you know, guys, don't expect too much from yourselves in the next, I'm going to say 8 weeks. Astrologically, there's a lot of chaos going on, okay? For yourself, sunshine, you have in the action position the Five of Swords, which is all about like the exploration of one's mind, okay? With the changes that are going on around you. I love the outcome though, so just bear with me on this one. The Five of Swords, Spirit is asking you not to be too dogmatic in your way of thinking and to open your mind to so many different possibilities, either with what you read, I'm going to say, hold on a sec. With what you read, with what you consume, okay, be very discerning. You choose whether it's right or wrong. Don't let a video or what someone else says determine the whether you believe it or not. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so there's something here about exploring the depths of your mind. Just because we've been conditioned to accept certain things that are put in front of us doesn't mean they're true. Okay, so with that being said, yeah, oh wow, the Five of Swords, and I've just looked at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords. So you're starting to think, Spirit wants you to action this, right? Start really thinking differently about things that you are consuming, things that you are watching, things that are put in front of you. Decide, is this true or is this not? Do I believe this? Do I get a red flag about this? Does my intuition tell me that that person is right or that information is correct? So this is what Spirit wants you to work on right now, okay? And you will be successful at that because you've got the moving on, which is the Six of Swords. So you've gone from the Five to the Six of Swords. So it is coming up. And it will sort of happen very quickly. It's almost like the way you're going to be processing information, the way, and this is all about Gemini, okay? This is all about Aquarius as well, okay? All right. You're coming out of a period of financial problems or difficulty. So let me know if that's correct or not. You got the Five of Pentacles here. It's in the reverse. So you're coming out of a time of difficulty. Now, like, it doesn't have to be financial because we've got the Four of Cups with it. So Spirit's saying you could be just like not really content or happy in your emotional situation. We'll clarify this. We'll see what's here. Is this money or love? This discontentment. And this is maybe where you're sitting right now. Maybe if you're feeling bored or discontent with your friendships or anything that makes you, anything that tugs on your heartstrings, family, friends, or romance, okay? There's boredom here. There's boredom, there's discontent. If you're feeling like this, you're coming out of it, okay? You will be coming out of it. There's some sort of new passion here. Now, I wonder if that's a person. Now, if you're in a relationship, it could be like a reignition. Wow. Oh my God. The devil in the reverse, the world in the reverse. This is all about the endings of cycles. You are not bringing the lessons that you have learned, because you've already learned them in regards to attachments and people and places and things that are no good for you, into the next cycle. Okay? You're not bringing that into the next cycle, which tells me you've done, hi Michael, you've done a lot of work here. You've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work, you've done a lot of healing. And when we do a lot of work in healing and we say, well, I've released that and I've released that person, I've done that, and then something comes up like a tower and you're like, oh, really? It's because Spirit is trying to shift you in the direction you're supposed to go. It's almost like, okay, I'm seeing like something being juggled around and it looks messy, right? Say there's a group of people in the room and there's, oh, okay, so Spirit's giving me an analogy. Say you're moving into a theatre at night. Okay, there's a lot of noise, everyone's excited, there's a lot of talking, there's people standing, there's people sitting, there's people in the aisles, there's people, there's security. It's just chaos. But then all of a sudden, it all comes together and it's super quiet and everyone's just sitting there waiting for the start of the play, the orchestra, whatever. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So it's not going to last long. This discontentment, this boredom is not going to last long. You're waiting for the start of the opening play, okay, of your life. That's what's going on. Spirit wants you to really focus on your mental though, okay? Let's look at the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. It's almost like the chaos before everything's about to get exciting. All right, what is here, please? Why is this passion here? Is this a person? Is this, wow. Okay, so the Four of Cups has come out again, so that's just Spirit clarifying that I'm on the right track with you with this. The passion ignited, we have the Page of Cups. I may have said this to you before. There may be a love offer coming in. You may not want love in your life. And there may be a new friend coming in. Spirit will put in front of you what you are meant to have though, okay? So people say to me, I'm not looking for love, I don't want it. And then all of a sudden, I hear from them and they're like, oh my God, I met someone. Do you not want love, people? For those of you who are watching, do you not want love because it's what you've been telling yourself? Or is there more to it? Is there something deeper than that? Do you feel you don't deserve it? Do you feel you're not ready on an emotional level, whatever, to have another person in your life? There is a soulmate coming in. There is a soulmate coming in. This is what this passion is about. Can you show me more on this person? Wow. Now we've got 2 pages. So I don't know whether you're quite young, and I'm not being condescending when I say that at all, but it's just a fact. If you're 20, you're 20. If you're 50, you're 50. You're a lot younger than 50, right? So that you could be young, but this is more like this person's, thank you, Spirit. This is a past life connection. This is a past life connection. All right. Past life here. You're going to learn a lot from each other in this life, as you have in past lives as well. Okay, what is this all about, please, Spirit? Yeah. Spirit's sort of saying you're trying again. So there could have been something in a past life with this person where trust issues got in the way of your relationship, and Spirit's saying it's time that you guys came together, okay, again. and the star is under the Chariot. So this is really beautiful, really, really, really beautiful. Yeah. Now, I don't put time frames on these things. The reason why I don't put time frames mainly is because I can say sort of like October, for example. I can say maybe October, which I said in the general, or I said to Queen, I think. Something's coming in. But, you know, depending upon how the other person, like if it involves two people and you're ready for love, and then the other person is like, yeah, I'm ready, and then something happens to them because they go off their soul path and there's a fork in the road, and they'll always come back to be with you. Something could divert that time frame. So that's why I don't like to time frame things. I always say possibly, okay? All right, let's go back to Story. Post your question. Thank you for your donation. Lila or Lila. Sorry for pronouncing it incorrectly. Okay. Story, post your questions. I am going to the physio today. Yay, how exciting. I'm actually like, I'm not too bad at the moment. It's getting better and better every day. Messages from the universe, like general. Okay, let's have a look and see. One. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of fives come out for everyone, even between now and the next 8 weeks, because there's just so much going on, okay? Astrologically, there's so many changes internally, externally. So, like, I'm seeing fives all the time lately. I'm seeing sevens. That's also coming out a lot. Is there, Spirit just said problem to me. So you may be facing an issue, or like you view it as a problem at the moment. It could be with a masculine, it could be with a child. I don't know if you've got children or not, Leela. There's something here about an issue with another person. All right, let's see what's here. There is some confusion. There's that 5. This could be a family situation, a romance situation, someone you really care about. I feel this is like a sister or a brother, or like a very close friend that you call family. Someone's very confused. Maybe you're confused about how you feel about this situation. It will work out okay, because the 10 of Cups is here in the upright, but there may be like a conversation that you guys like argue or fight, or you don't get anywhere. So try not to, try to be discerning in what you say right now in regards to this person. This could also be happening right now, okay, Leela. So there could be a family member, a parent, like I said, a brother, sister, or a friend, that someone's not agreeing with something. Someone's very confused on how they feel about a particular subject. So that's just saying to be careful with your words right now, okay? All right, the bottom of this deck, we have emotional loss, but this is like another 5, okay? Wow, okay, another 5. Okay, there is a disconnect from a person here in your life. There is like, you usually get along, but there's something here about something not working out, or an argument taking place. Okay, so just like be careful with that. Just make sure that you're not that you're listening to the other person. And if you don't know how to respond, just say, let me get back to you on this. Let me think about it, right? Even if they may be fiery, I'm hearing like fiery, they could be like annoyed. All right, so let me know if you're coupled or you're single, because we've got the Ace of Cups, and there's a lot of emotional energy here. A lot of heart chakra energy. Spirit's asking you to, okay. There's heart chakra energy. This is coming out, isn't it, a lot today already. Let's shuffle. Why is the love begins energy here? One more card on that before we clarify. Justice, balance, 111. So you could be seeing 111. We've had 1111 a few times on the screen today. Okay, let's have a look at action. This balance card in this deck, this psychic tarot deck, is very like the Magician. I'm pretty sure that they got them mixed up when they created them. But this is like the card of balance. This is, in this deck, this is also like Archangel Michael vibes here. So protect your energy right now. Make sure that you're praying. Go to the post section of my channel. There's loads of rituals and protection energy there on what to do with different elements, okay? You have a really strong power of manifestation right now. It's almost like you can bring anything in. If you want love, if you want a particular person, you can bring this to you. Spirit saying it's coming in. Just trust us. This is good karma coming in towards you, okay? So believe in this connection, whoever it is, or if this is new love, like this is someone coming in, believe in this connection. You may be, like I said this on a video on my channel the other day. It's really important, guys, that we manifest correctly, all right? What's the card that fell out? Yeah, you got the spiritual strength energy, especially if you're worried or concerned at the moment about a particular person. It's really important that when we manifest, we can, okay, there's a few ways of manifesting. To get answers or signs from spirit is not really manifestation, it's clarification. That's when you ask spirit for a sign like a feather or, you know, to see a certain animal to support you with making a decision. That's not really manifestation. That's just clarification of what you need to do. So that's not manifestation, guys, okay? Manifesting is when you're imagining what you want your dream life to look like, what you want your dream person to be like, not what they look like, okay? If there's a specific person and you're trying to manifest them in, you'd be better off doing a love spell, to be honest, okay? But if you're manifesting, you should just be manifesting someone that's kind, caring, loving, compassionate, equal, fair, and like puts you at the priority on the top of their list, okay, as priority. So don't manifest a particular person or what they should look like, okay, or who they should be. So if you're trying to manifest someone into your life and think about them all the time so that they'll come in, it doesn't mean to say that they'll come in as your love interest. They could come in as a lesson, all right? So I'm just going to like say that because that's not just for you. I feel that that's for someone else out there as well, okay? Okay, sunshine. What else? What does Spirit want you to action right now? So you have a lot of spiritual strength here. Spirit is asking you to, look at the people in your life, who is good for you, who is not. You've got the partnerships and alliances. And also, you know, you're going to be able to overcome any challenge. So this is another 5. So we've had 5, 5, 5. So this is a lack of mindset and focus on that, not, instead of, I don't have it, I can't get it, it's not in my energy. Like, focus on it coming in, okay? Not on it not being there, all right? Oh, did I not? I'm sure I did, Queen. I sent it by email. I definitely sent it, but I'll send it on WhatsApp, okay? All right, let's have a look at final outcome here. Yeah, look at that. There's the manifestation card, the Magician. You're a real powerful manifester. And it's important about the energy, like it's really important of the energy you're putting out there. If you're thinking about someone you can't have, or you know it's never going to happen, that's a problem, okay? You need to really like connect with your spirit guides right now to support you in your life and what direction you're going in. And as for specific signs, okay, Spirit's asking to ask for specific signs. You will get more clarity. You're moving away from a difficult place in like what you expect or what you want in your life to change. But there is the opportunities of new love. So let's just clarify new love. And then you've got 777, 555 and 111 in your reading. So go ahead online, look at your search engine to what those messages could be there for you in regards to that numerology. You got the 6 of Wands, so you've got 6 as well now. All right. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Spirit's saying, do not worry, do not concern yourself. They have your back here, okay? Especially if you are finding it difficult to make a decision or want to reach out to a particular person. I do feel you know someone here that you're interested in and you're wishing for it to happen. And there's a lot of fear here associated with this, sunshine. Please talk to me when I'm reading for you. Let me know if this is resonating. There's a lot of fear associated with worrying about whether this person is going to come towards you or not, okay? Spirit's saying divine karma is at play here, and they're giving you some sort of spiritual strength. Focus on what you like want and not what you don't have, okay? Blessings, post your question. If I'm reading for you guys, you better be talking to me, okay? Yeah, you need to let go possibly of a particular person. Okay, sorry, Julie. You need to let go of a particular person. Sorry, Leela. Sorry, Leela. I'm calling you, sunshine. You need to let go of a particular person right now. If it's meant to be, it will be meant to be. Think more positively about the future. Think more positively about the people that are already in your life. And there's new groups, there's new people coming in, all right? And it's time to get interested and curious about what is in your town, what is in your area. I say this a lot. Spirit is trying to elevate you. I'm hearing prime position. You may be a leader for others as well. There's people coming into your life that are fair, that are equal, all right? That are meant to be in your energy right now, that are going to respect you and give back to you, okay? Just like you give so much to others. Blessings, sorry, sunshine. Let's do a general for you. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine on a rainy day. Okay. Sunshine. Let's have a look, sunshine. Hi, Blue Star, how are you? 222. All right, sunshine, let me know you're there. I'm starting your reading now. Okay. There's definitely some choices to be made here, sunshine. And Spirit, take your time with this. Choose wisely. You will choose something or somebody or a particular direction. Your intuition is super high. This is coming out a lot for everyone lately. The magician energy, the high priestess energy. Your connection and faith with Spirit is very, I'm hearing on the up and up. So perhaps things haven't happened in the way you expected them or the ego self to expect them in the past, but you're understanding more and more and more every day that, you know, those things or people wouldn't have been good for you. Okay. You may feel right now that you have to sacrifice something to have something. Okay. All right. Let's have a look and see what else is here. I can see clearly now the rain and stuff. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Sunshine, please talk to me while I'm doing your reading. Let me know that you are there. Otherwise, I will not do it, okay? You are moving out of a time of difficult times to do with money, possibly, or some sort of challenge or change in regards to your financial situation. You may want to travel somewhere right now. We've got the New Beginnings card. This is the Fool in this deck. But I just love this card because it's very like, I'm going. I'm going on an adventure. I'm going on a bear hunt. I'm gonna catch a big one. I'm not scared. It's a beautiful day. You've got this Virgo energy here, the Hermit. You could be doing something or setting off on some sort of adventure. It could be metaphorical on your own. You're doing something here on your own. You're doing some research. You're wanting some sort of answer. You're going to get it, okay? All right, I'm just going to have to tell Sunshine to look back at her reading. She comes on, where's my reading? Well, I'm doing it right now, Sunshine, okay? You got the Seven of Swords. That is someone that's envious of you. This is a person. They're looking at you, going that your own way. I can go my own way, go my own way. Right, don't be worried about this, but someone is in mental conflict. I hate this card because it reminds me of my ex-husband. Ew. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you are in mental conflict here about, someone else is in mental conflict about what you're doing, all right? And they're suffering in silence. So this is someone who's not saying anything. Now, this doesn't have to be somebody that's envious and jealous and deceptive, even though the Seven of Swords says this. Someone may be trying to stop you from going on this new adventure, this trip, this self-exploration, I'm hearing, okay? That was your message. She's not here, so I'm not going to keep going with that. Okay. You guys, you need to be here when I'm doing your reading, all right? Okay. All right. No, it wasn't. It was the free list. Okay, Blessing, post your question. Blessings, post your question. Then we have Jenna. So Blessings, Jenna, and Sweeter, they're the next three people. Blessings. Am I and my husband on the right financial relationship? Let's just have a look at your energy around your relationship. I'm hearing the word ouch and financial pinch. So there's definitely been a financial pinch. The Five of Pentacles keeps coming out today. So let's see if it comes out for you. I think, do you have children together? Because I do see a child around you. All right. There's a financial pinch here. There's possibly a bill that you just recently had to pay. That's also what I'm seeing, okay? Blessings. I feel like there's some sort of bill that is coming in or you just had to pay and you're like, ouch. It could have something to do with a car or maintenance on your home, all right? Right, let's have a look. Or a bill of some kind. You're opening an envelope, you're looking at it with him and going, oh, fuck. What are we going to do here? We're going to have to go on a payment plan, or we're going to have to call these people and make an arrangement. So that's what I'm seeing here. All right. You may be thinking about downsizing. You may be thinking about downsizing a property, whether you're renting or whether it's your own home. There's something here about possibly wanting to downsize or move closer to somebody's work. Perhaps one of you's got a commute to work here. All right. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Spirit does not want you to worry about what's happening in your financial situation or your love situation. Okay? Communication is definitely the key when it comes to your relationship. You've got the Lovers and the throat chakra energy, okay? There could be, if you've been going through a time of just being like emotionally distant from your partner, right? You've got the Four of Cups in the reverse. You're coming out of that. You've got the number 5 at the bottom of the deck, the chaos and conflict. Communication is always the key when it comes to any relationship, all right? Any relationship, family, friendship, or romantic. Communication is always the key, listening to each other. I think you've got a beautiful connection with your husband here, Blessings. I think that if there's anything you're worried about, you should, okay, thank you, Spirit. You should bring it forward. You should sit down. You should communicate it, okay? And don't communicate in the bedroom. Something like around a family dining room table is the best way. I also see you with paper and pen, figuring out a financial budget or a new way of doing things financially. but I think that your relationship is really connected. I think he adores you. There's no need to worry here, but there is a need to sort of like be more open and get it all on the table, like everything you're worried about, especially with finances. Okay. All right. You've got a lot of spiritual strength here in regards to your relationship. All right, let's have a look and see what else we have. Why is the Nine of Swords in the reverse here? You may also be looking at each other's spending and say, you know, do we really need this subscription? Everything's out on the table. Everything's becoming clear on a financial level, okay? You need to sort of like say, you know, let's sit down. I'm also hearing Matt, M-A-T-T, but I feel it's like a name. So I don't know if you know someone called Matt or Matthew. That's just come through. Okay. I'm getting a vibe here of an external spirit coming through. It's already passed as well, but I'm not sure whether that's their name or not, or someone's wanting to come in, but they're not coming into my space. They're on an external here, okay? All right. You're getting more clarification about your financial situation, about your love relationship. Clarification beep in the background there, okay? Yeah, there could have been a period of like not knowing what to say to each other, how it would like affect each other emotionally. This is about processing emotions, okay? Processing emotions. Okay, just like park that name, blessings. There may be something coming up there, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, whatever financial situation you're in right now, well, first start, it's not your lesson. Blessings. Money is not your lesson in this lifetime at all, okay? So, like, don't worry ever about money. Money will always flow to you readily, even though it may be pinch now and again, like a financial pinch now and again, and I need to relook at like your financial budget and stuff, but money is not your lesson in this lifetime. It's not really coming out here what is, because that's not what we have discussed, okay? Cut energetic cords, yeah, absolutely. I've got a video about that actually, Blue Star, on my channel, okay. You have a spiritual, wow, okay. I feel this is more to do with you. Spirit wants you to talk to them. You have some sort of spiritual gift here that you're not using. You have a spiritual gift that you're not using. You need to communicate more with spirit here. There's something about the elements, especially fire. So Sagittarius, Leo, fire or earth. Okay. What is this? What is this about? What's... Oh, wow. I wanted to call you High Priestess. So you are a High Priestess. You're here to help others out of difficult situations. You're here as a healer, 100%. Yeah, this is your soul path. You're here to elevate others, to help others get out of their mind, to help others with their problems and worries on a mental level. This is your soul path. Okay, we're not going to like get into that right now because it's not like your question, but we'll look at that another time. Okay, blessings. All right, let's have a look at Joan. Morning, Joan. Good evening. I live in Bali, guys. For those of you who don't know, I live in Indonesia, in Bali. So it is like 12 hours ahead of you guys. So for you, it's the evening. If you're in the US, for me, it's the morning, the next day. That's why I'm like always like full of beans. Okay. Kush Palsania. I'm not sure whether I'll get to you today. Okay. The list is sort of pretty long right now. So Joan, post your question, darling. Yeah, to thyself be true. However, and always, absolutely. But we can be very dogmatic in certain ways of thinking, and that's fine too. Just not pushing them onto others. There's a lot of fear in the world, guys. there's a lot of fear in the world, okay? It's part of your soul journey, blessings. I'm just waiting for Joan's question. Hi Star Soul Media, how you going? But it's time. I'm still going to be on here for another hour and a half, so I will be taking a break after Joan's reading, like just a quick 4 or 5 minutes. I just want to, like, my stomach's going, Okay. Joan, let me know there. All right, Joan, let me know. Okay, energy reading for Mercury retrograde. Guys, don't worry about Mercury retrograde. Thank you, Joan. I love Mercury retrograde. I think it's amazing because we don't have to sign paperwork. We don't have to make decisions. We don't have to go like looking for, you know, obviously if your intuition tells you, you know, you can apply for that job or whatever, apply for it, right? It may not come about, or the actual evidence of getting that or another job I'm talking about, like till after Mercury goes direct. But it allows us to reset, okay? So you're asking what's happening in your reset. It's time for a rebirth. It's time for this new doorway to open, okay? You've been on a long journey. This is nearly the end of, right? Because you've got the 20 and the 21 is the world, which is the last card in the majors. So it's like, you're nearly there, you're nearly there. It's like, I'm seeing the wisdom and the oracle card with the finish line. So with that being said, I'm just gonna like shuffle them or split them at least. So you're almost at the finish line here. It's like, it's almost here. It's been a long journey. Wow. And you got the elevation card. It's really important. Like there's something here about gratitude because something's coming in very shortly, not yet, but very shortly. For the Mercury retrograde, it's just that waiting game. But there's also planning here. Gratitude is important, but there's something about you going to start planning your uplift. I do feel that there's like you don't have to say whether you are, but I think that you're like literally having a facelift or something or planning it. You don't have to tell me. You can tell me in private. You don't have to say it on the chat. There's something about facelift or some plastic surgery you're going to be getting done. I don't know what that's all about. You don't have to say anything. All right. You're keeping positive of mind. I think that you've got a lot of ideas about business. All right. A lot of business ideas here. All right. You are wanting to own your own business, be your own boss, set something up. You're not quite sure how to start it or who to start it with. All right. Follow your heart with that. You're doing this alone. You're looking at, I could do it with some other people or some other person, or can I do this alone? You can do this alone, okay? That's what Spirit wants you to know. I'm just going to get rid of, I love you, Blue Star, but you're clogging up the chat. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Joan, just talk to me, just put hi or something so that you're next on the chat and I can see that person's. I'm sorry, Blue Star. I love you, but like, I don't know why. It's just harassing the chat there. You got the star. Beautiful. This card is called Hope. I don't like the word hope. I remember a friend of mine bought me a necklace once with hope on it, and I love it to bits, but it's not something I would wear. Hope is saying that you don't have something. Hope is saying that I wish I had it, okay? And the more you wish you have something you don't have is like, you know, counteractive. So I'm not going to use the word hope, but this is the star energy, okay? So what is coming into you is everything you've been working hard for. Let's clarify that. And Spirit wants you to continue in the Mercury retrograde, focusing on your blessings that are coming in. Write down. We can do this together. You can tell me about it. I can tell you my things. You can tell me yours. Like, write down, Joan, what you see in your life as being the ultimate outcome. There's something you've got to release, though. That may come out in the card, okay? There's something you've got to release. So you're coming into a period of time where any financial pinch is being resolved. You're going to be very happy here with the outcome. All right, you're moving into the Empress mode. Yeah, I thought you were doing something like plastic surgery or getting, I don't know, there's something here about body work, okay? So you, like I said, you don't have to say that you are or not, but you're committing yourself to something here. Don't do it in Mercury retrograde, but you're thinking about it or researching something here, okay, to get more clarity. You do have the Mercury retrograde card. Spirit is asking you to really practice a hell of a lot of self-care, putting yourself first in everything in the Mercury retrograde, writing things down, writing what you want to bring in. And then you may read it like 5 days later and go, actually, I don't feel that. You're going to whittle this list down to like 5 main priority points. One of them is travel. One of them is going to be body work, 100%. You got to figure out the other 3. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, have you blessings? Cool. Oh, it's scheduled for now. Oh, that's right. Okay, but now I see something else happening. No, I already know about that, Joan. This is something else. Sorry, this is something possibly facial. Okay, teeth, eyes, an eye lift, a facelift. There's something else you're going to be doing. Okay, something that may be coming up. So perhaps you see an advertisement, or like you see some sort of special price, or I don't know. There's something here. I'm also getting the name Aesthetic Beauty, and it looks like it's in 1 word and not 2 words. So I don't know if you've got that company in your area. I don't know. Okay. Star Soul Media, let me know if you did donate. You will be next. Use this Mercury retrograde to really connect with your higher self and ask your higher self what your human self needs right now, especially on a health level. Okay, especially on a health level. Let's clarify this third eye. Why is what is Joan's attention going to be drawn to from her third eye to her human self? What's this about, please, Spirit? Oh, right. Okay, there's some healing to be done here. We've always got blah blah blah. We've always got healing to do. Okay. Spirit wants you to sit in your higher third eye. Now, if you find it hard to do this, just let me know, and I can try and like simplify this for you instead of doing this on the chat. But like to sit in your third eye and to really look at the lessons you've learned as to why things didn't move forward for you with situations, people, family, or relationships. Okay, this is really important to do in the Mercury retrograde. And tap into why, not necessarily why, but putting those things behind you, or how you've emerged from, which I'm going to talk about that word in a second, emerged from this difficult situation, breakup. I'm talking about past things, right, that didn't work out, how you've emerged from it in a positive way, and like really explore on a mental level as well why that happened, or on a third eye level, because we've got the third eye chakra, or why you feel it happened. Okay, now the emergence to the other side. So the word emergence or emerging is derived from the word emergency, which is very contradictory, or it seems so, right? The emergency, or the so-called emergency, not all emergencies, like, you know, when you see an ambulance racing down the road and its lights are on, it's needing to get somewhere, to get someone, to get to someone. Not all emergencies are critical things. A lot of emergencies, there is a happy ending to them. And I feel Spirit's wanting you to look at your happy endings here and the lessons you've learned. Okay. Thank you, Star Soul. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. So I found that very interesting, the word emergency. Rick Levine actually talked about that the other day, and I was like, how interesting. Like, there's something about the words we speak are spells. That's why it's called spelling. I'm sure all of you have heard that. But look at each word, certain words, not every single word you say, you can't do that, right? But like the word emergency usually talks about critical, something that's critical, something that has to be done right now. It's an emergency. Okay. Is it? Is it an emergency? I'm going through something critical, like a storm. There's a rainbow after it, right? You emerge. Okay, we won't go too much more on about that, but I find that really interesting. Okay, Joan, what else do we have? You're moving into a time of material harvest. I think this is mainly about writing down what you feel that you want, looking at where you can improve and be the best version of yourself, searching within your third eye to figure out like what you've been cheating yourself from, how you've been deceived by others in the past, how to put a positive spin on those negative situations, and understanding of it's put you in where you are today. Okay, and then you've got this material harvest card, which is going to bring you a lot of balance. One card on that, please. Yeah, choose wisely and don't make decisions right now, but do make a list. Like I said, I feel there's going to be like 5 main points of things you'll want to do. Okay, it's not coming out in the reading. There's the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Super duper duper. Star Soul Media, post your question. I will be taking a very quick break, but I will be back very, very shortly. So Star Soul, post your question now, so I'll be able to meditate on what you're asking while I just have a 4 or 5 minute break, and then we'll get straight into it, okay? So Debbie, Alice, are you there? Star Soul, you're coming through as Debbie Alice on PayPal. Is that your name, Debbie? Because I'd rather call you Debbie, but it's up to you. Like, I can call you whatever. Okay, need some guidance on finding a house or a home. Okay, finding a house or a home. Okay, Debbie, I won't be too long. I mean, you may be using someone else's PayPal, so I apologize if your name's not Debbie. I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Okay, Debbie, let's just shuffle the cards and then I'm going to set them aside while I have a break. I'll do a little bit of meditation on your question, or a little bit of asking spirit. Okay, we'll just leave the cards there. They're shuffled for you. I won't be too long. Give me a second, okay? 5 minutes max. Okay, guys, thank you so much for waiting. Okay, Debbie, let's see what's here for you. Let me know that you're there before we start your reading. And if anyone wants a private reading, my 50% reads are still available till the 30th of June. So you've got like 5 days to jump on that, guys. If you want a private reading. Sorry about the music in the background. Just waiting for Debbie to come on. Okay, so I was getting a few things to you when I had a quick break. I was getting the name Nathan or Nathaniel. I was also getting Natalie. So Nathan, Nathaniel, Natalie, Michelle. I also feel a lot of females around you. So I don't know whether you're wanting to move to a property with other females or if there's other females involved, like mother, sisters, friendship, right? Could be a masculine, it could be, but I wasn't picking up that really strongly, okay? Right, let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. We have the 5 of Pentacles, material and financial changes, okay? So there's some choices here. So the 5 also talks about, you know, change but choice. You are worried, right? Spirit's saying you can like manifest this in. You can really like, not like in a desperate way though, but ask Spirit to show you signs, the direction, the right property. I feel it's a rental. I feel that you'll be choosing between 2 places, okay? I think you'll be living, like choosing between 2 properties. We've got the 2 up there and it's like a waiting game. So perhaps you're applying for places and it's a waiting game. Spirit's asking you not to suffer in silence or worry about this. They have your back, okay? And to ask Spirit for guidance at this time, possibly in other areas of your life. You have the keys to something here with the Hierophant energy. So there is a contract being signed and there's positive movement forward. So we like to see that. Now, I don't give time frames. You may need to cut something out though, financially, like as far as your budget goes, to be able to afford a particular place or to be able to maintain that, okay? All right. Right. Let's have a look and see. What else do we have? So renting, buying, whatever, okay, doesn't matter. I do feel there's the keys to something here. And like, take your time in choosing the right place. Ask Spirit to guide you. Show me clearly, Spirit, what's going on here. Yeah, you definitely got a decision between 2 properties. Like, don't be in mental conflict about it. Just look at the pros and cons of the location, the price, everything, okay? Yeah, look at that. You've got a little house at the bottom of the deck. You will find your forever home or your home, okay? You will have this. So, yeah, again, another 2. Movement, choice, decision. You will have to decide between 2 properties. Spirit saying, I know you're not being... Spirit saying, you know, whatever, especially like, you know, when you walk into a property and it's got an energy, that's how you'll be deciding this property, okay? I don't think it's going to take too long, but it's definitely going to happen after the Mercury retrograde, okay? All right. So you will find your place. I don't see it as being a very big home. Sorry about this, John. Like the table is shaking because it's... Stop it! Do you have to do that? He's itching behind me. You've got the sun. So that's beautiful. So there's a lot of happiness coming here in regards to this situation. But there may be a choice between 2 properties, okay? Again, another 2. That's just Spirit clarifying this. When you walk into properties, go with your gut here. Go with what the energy in the property. Very, very important, okay? Again, at the bottom of the deck. Wow, there's your little house or home or apartment or whatever, okay? And then you've got the 2 again. So this is choice and decision. Let's pull some tarot. Hi, Elaine. Okay. Jenna, you will be next. Don't go away. Think about your question, Jenna. Okay, what else do we have here, please, Spirit? You may find this, you may feel there's no opportunity. It's really stressing you out that you feel there's no opportunity, but there is some sort of offer coming in here, okay? You have a lot of spiritual strength behind this. Spirit is helping you. Ask Spirit to help you. You will have to decide between 2 places. There's another 2. You have 2, 2, 2, 2 in your reading. You're going to be seeing a lot of 2s, okay? Thank you, Leela. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Can you give me any more information on this home? I'm getting Missouri. I don't know if you live in the state of Missouri or the town. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not very good with states of the US. There's something about Missouri. Maybe you know someone there, okay? Yeah, there is an offer coming in. You're going to offer on a property. There is 2 properties. You're going to definitely be deciding between 2 properties, okay? And the Judgment card is here. Beautiful. In the upright, which is a rebirth, and it's happening soon. It's not going to be too far away, okay? Be guided spiritually when you walk into the home, especially about like the vibe there, okay? The vibe in the home is the most important thing. That's how you're going to decide between the 2 properties, okay? Yes, thank you. You can manifest this, all right? You will be definitely looking at your lots of different situations. I'm sort of seeing after the fact that you've moved, you'll be looking or reassessing your financial budget for your life, for your 5-year plan, 10-year plan. You'll be looking at relationships as well. There's a lot of things coming up for you here. On the split, we have the Sun again. So this is just really beautiful. I think things are aligning for you with the Queen of Wands, the Judgment, and the Magician card here. You're going to find what you need. And, you know, you're going to do a lot of healing in this next place. The Wheel of Fortune is here. I love this. Things are turning in your favor, okay? Things are going to happen quite quickly, okay? October's highlighted, but it doesn't mean to say that you'll be moving in. Maybe you'll be settled by then, I'm hearing. Okay, that was your reading. Leela, post your question. Okay. I love this wisdom of the Oracle today. John is coming up and down the fucking stairs. He's doing my head in. Will you just either sit down or go back down there? I don't have any treats for you. Honestly, I don't have anything. Look, there's nothing here. Okay, because last night when I was doing some videos, I had some treats for him. And then I ended up doing 3 videos for Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio. And then I went to upload them and realized, you know the little thing on your shirt, inside your shirt, the lead thing that hangs your clothes up? It was just sticking out and it just looked so like... Anyway, I deleted the videos. Yeah, he's naughty. He's naughty. Okay. Thank you, Debbie. All right. Let me know if you're there, Leela. I need your question, please. Kastori, post your question, Leela. Kastori, question. I'm hearing like, okay, hold on a second. I feel this has got to do with friendship or a question about a relationship. Okay, what does the universe want me to know about my healing journey? Is there a lot of karma to clear up? Okay, what's coming up in regards to Leela's healing journey? What does she need to focus on the most in regards to healing? I'm just feeling like relationships with others, a lack of trust from other people, your intuition. That's not really karma. Hold on, let me get more energy out on this. You know Oh, okay. We all have secrets. Okay, we all have things we've never told anyone. There's something inside your own self, and you don't have to say anything on the chat because you don't need to, but you know what you need to heal on. And it's something that you've kept to yourself for a very long time. Now it's up to you whether you want to open this vault to someone else, like a therapist or whatever, or you just want to tune in and get spirit to support you on releasing this, whatever it is. You can just say, yeah, I know what this is, or not, in the feed. That would be really good. But there's something here, because the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets, okay? It's in reverse. This is someone you haven't told something to ever, and this is something you need to release. Now you can do cord cutting from a person. You can, sit and go through the situation or the experience with that person or situation again in your mind and release it to spirit and say, I release this now with love and light, right? You can do a cord cutting if it's a particular person. But there's something here for story about you knowing what this is. It's like she knows you know, and it's definitely got to do with a partnership or relationship that broke down, that perhaps in the past you didn't really show other people how much it affected you. It's about an alliance or partnership with someone. There's something here about a karmic tie, possibly to a family member as well. And a lot of the time our families are karmics. This has got a lot of past life energy attached to it as well. So perhaps your karma is from a past life. You need to tune in and ask spirit, if you don't know what this is or who this is about, to show you a dream. To show you a dream or show you a vision or meditate on who this is or what this is about, especially if it's from a past life, okay? So there's something here about a person that you still need to heal from. Someone who could have been very controlling in your life, all right? Could be a parent, all right? Where are you at? You haven't quite completed the healing. There's still healing to do. So at what point are you on? It doesn't mean to say you're going to get bad karma for anything, okay? I don't believe that at all. I mean, you can believe what you like. But if we have healing to do to release ourselves from situations, it just means we still haven't processed emotions. So you still have some emotions here to process, okay? That's what the universe, that's what spirit is saying to you. You're not quite there yet because we've got the Chariot in the reverse. There's a need to look at how you feel, if you're angry about anything from the past, if you're, emotionally distraught or devastated by a loss from the past in this lifetime, if you know about past lives, or if you already know about your past lives, about things that have happened in past lives too. What else do we have? So it's addressing all your emotions. Go online and have a look at a list of emotions and look at things you still feel that you need to sort of close out, and see how things made you feel. So when you separated from a person, for example, this is an example. Did it make you feel angry? Did it make you feel like taken advantage of? All right, there's still something here that is sitting in your energy that you haven't processed. That's what Spirit's saying, okay? It's definitely time to look at that shadow energy. Thank you, Spirit. To look at your shadow side of what is really deep down within, okay, at a subconscious level, and bring it to the surface. Shadow. One more, please. Yeah, you will succeed in this. Now let's see if we get the Chariot in the upright. You will be rewarded for this as well, for going through this shadow work. It's more like of your own, I'm getting like the devil energy, your own things that you need to release. Ego. Let's see what you need to release still. Not putting yourself first. Being on guard with others. Alright. What is this that you need to release, Leela? Elaine, post your question, please. What is it still that Leela needs to release? Yeah, how you have, okay, there's been people in your life that you've really wanted to be emotional with, that you've wanted to reach them to reach out to you, that you've wanted them to open up emotionally, that you've given love and support to, and they either weren't interested, they were going through their own stuff, or they were just narcissistic people, okay, or people that breadcrumbed you, so, or took advantage of you. So look at anyone who's like taken advantage of you in your life, and how it made you feel, and release that to the universe, and step into your power here with the Nine of Cups. Virgo energy. Okay, yeah, people that you've always had to be on the defensive with, answer to others, that came out in the reverse. So that's the road Spirit wants you to take. Looking at where you've been controlled by others, breadcrumbed, and not taken seriously, I'm hearing, and also like not given the love that you've given to them back. That was your reading, okay? Elaine. I hope that made sense to you, Leela. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Queen, let's have a, sorry, Elaine, thank you, Queen. Let's have a look at the general for Elaine. General reading for Elaine, please, Spirit. Spirit's asking you to check your bank account. There's something about money going in or money going out. You don't want to go in the red, right? Because then you're going to get charged for it. And like Spirit literally showed me you looking in your account, like checking your bank account, okay? So check your bank account. Make sure there's no subscription you've forgotten about that's coming out of your credit card or one of your, you know, accounts. What do we have here for Elaine, please, Spirit? What does she need to know? Oh, nice. The Empress. We have victory and success. I like this very much. I like this. By putting yourself first, you're literally stepping into a period of acceptance, wholeness within yourself, operating from a heart chakra level, leaving that mind space behind. Okay. This is the new chapter you're stepping into, the new period of time. The wheel of destiny is here, the wheel of karma is turning. I feel it's just how you're processing information, how you are attracting things into your life, like the energy that you're emitting, okay? So just be careful you're protecting that energy of your human body, your spiritual body, okay? There's some sort of success coming in here. Things are changing for you, and you're operating more on a heart level, and she's actually holding her heart here. You can see that? This is also many different facets of you and bringing them to center. Wow, okay, what I'm seeing here is this is your higher self in the middle, controlling and supporting your human self in all different aspects of your life. Right, so this is what you're coming into. And you're going to be able to make decisions a lot easier. Things are going to fall into place a lot easier because you're operating from a higher level, higher self level, okay? Yeah, there's a new beginning coming in for you here. You're definitely getting over anything emotional, or it's already left you, all right? What else do we have for Elaine? Wow, you're the magician. You are the magician. Look at that. You're operating from that higher self level, and crown chakra here is spiritual support. So this is really beautiful. You're stepping into your, you're stepping into your passions, you're stepping into your intuition, and look at the cards that just come out. The High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. So you are really operating from a higher self level here. You're really tuning in. This is the period of time you're stepping into, and it's going to bring about a lot of exciting opportunities, love in your life. Everything you love and are passionate about is coming in, okay? You've done all this on your own, but it's definitely time to get out there and be like mingle. I'm hearing mingle. So you may be hermetized or have been a little bit. Spirit's saying, get out there, don't sacrifice yourself for whatever. So, you know, maybe after the Mercury retrograde, when you've had some period of reflection and period of putting some sort of plans and into place, then you can action them after the Mercury retrograde. Anything else with the passion? Yeah, you've got over the emotional loss. If there's been anything emotional that you've been dealing with, you've done the healing. It's done, okay? Memories of love is done, okay? The past is done, especially in regards to a person in love, all right? You're definitely also, well, you're talking something out with someone as well, all right? There's money coming in, there's happiness coming in. What's coming in? You're being very strategic. You're keeping things to yourself, okay? You're doing things right and just, but you're keeping it to yourself, okay? Mentally, look at that, balanced, going in the right direction. 6 on the screen, 6 of Swords, okay? You've also got another 6 on the table here. What else is here, please, Spirit? You're elevating. Look at this. This is spiritual elevation. Spiritual elevation. The Most High, I'm hearing, is like praising you, is bowing down to you. Wow, you're very powerful. You've got a King of Wands here. Wow, the High Priestess, no way. Twice in your reading. Really spiritual time. Amazing time to manifest new things. Amazing time to do any healing that's left over. But I think at this point, you've ticked all the boxes with your healing, Spirit saying. Okay? There's just such a deeper understanding of who you are as a person within yourself, okay? Yeah, look at the clarity that you now have. Who's the King of Wands? Who is the King of Wands? Yeah, this is a contract, a soul contract with a new person or a person that you know. I'm getting the letter M as well. We've got twin flame energy. Now, I've always said this, number 4, the 4 of Wands, the 4 on the screen. I've always said this, I believe we have more than one twin flame. I believe there's a few twin flames, or at least one that's in different, like, universes, parallel universes to us. So different stories with the same twin flame even, okay? I'm not sure, all right? I'm still trying to, like, meditate on that and figure that one out, all right? This is someone that's been through a period of heartbreak and loss and is getting over something right now, right? So Spirit's showing me this person's journey at this point, so which tells me that if you don't know about this or this story about a particular masculine in your life, this is what they're going through right now, all right? They're going through being a separation with someone. They're going through a separation with someone, but you're coming into a new contract with this person. You are coming into a new contract with them. I've said this to you all along. I do feel it's a masculine. It won't happen yet, maybe 2 more months, okay? I'm seeing 2 months' time, approximately. It's not weeks, it's months, okay? And there they are, the Knight of Cups. This is a soulmate, 6 of Cups, okay? All right, King of Cups. All right, so this is a love relationship upcoming for you. What was your second question? Hi Alexandra, how are you? I have a lot of people on my list today. I will not be live tomorrow, guys. I will not be live tomorrow. I'm focusing on the content of my channel as well and the shorts in my channel and not just lives all the time. Okay, so I hope you appreciate that because you'll be getting the benefit of that as well. Okay, what's your second question, Elaine? Did you have a second question? All right, let's use some different cards. I'm going to put this card deck away, even though it's wonderful. We're going to use a different deck. We're going to use the Wisdom deck because, you know, I love my Wisdom of the Oracle. The person you mentioned, M, his name is Marcus. Why is he feeling defensive today? Or why is he defensive today? Okay, is he feeling, do you know he's defensive? You put feeling, so do you know what he's feeling? Or do you feel that he's feeling defensive? Okay, let me know. Okay, something's not gone right here. There's something not gone right. There's been something uncovered and he's got clear about something. So I do feel this is career, something to do with where he works. I really do feel that something wasn't done fairly by him, okay? Because he's been guided in a different direction. So there could be something going on with his career at the moment, and maybe he's been divinely guided to look at his career path or look at his job. I don't feel it's to do with you, okay? All right, what is going on with Marcus, please, Spirit? Show me Marcus. Yeah, he's finding it very hard to sort of sit in the present moment and have faith that everything's going to be okay right now with this. He may have had a financial plan or a plan to build something, a business, on the, you know, on, I'm hearing the outskirts of town. I don't know if that means anything to you, so he could be at a distance from you, or even like something with his work where he has to travel to work. But he could have had like a financial plan, and now something's falling apart here in the career thing. Now, let's have a look and see what's here. I feel there's a lot of loyalty from him to you. I think that he does turn to you for support and help, but with this thing, he wants to keep it separate from you. He doesn't want that energy to sort of like affect your relationship, so he's keeping something to himself. I'm literally seeing the Nine of Swords in the wisdom in this deck. Look at that. You're fucking kidding me. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Like literally, I just split the deck. You saw me split that deck, right? 9 on the screen, 9 of Swords. He's keeping something to himself in regards to this situation. He doesn't want it to affect your relationship, okay? Thank you, Spirit. See, I knew that was going to come out, okay? I knew. What else is here? Thank you, Spirit. A lot of changes going on in his career, and he feels very like, I can't talk to anyone. So what you could do in this situation is like, say, I had a tarot reading. No, what you could do in this situation is like, I feel like there's something wrong. You can talk to me. You know, you can talk to me about anything. That's how you can be supportive. Right? Because he's feeling like really lonely, like he can't talk to anyone. He's disappointed about a plan that he's made. Okay. He's got a lot of anxiety here. Okay, let's have a look and see. Yeah, this has definitely got to do with career. Okay, the Hierophant. Anything else, Spirit? Any more information? So that's why he's feeling defensive. That's the answer to your question. Any more information, please, Spirit? Yeah. He may have a financial plan that, say he's working, right? This isn't what's happening, but say this is an example. Say he's doing a 9-to-5 job and he's doing 40 hours a week, okay? Maybe they're downsizing his job or changing his job and he can only do 22 hours a week or whatever, or have to work from home. He's going to have to rearrange his budget and his financial plan, and there's going to be money coming in for him. It's going to be coming in slowly, or he's going to have to make some sort of new financial plan. There's a lot of fear here, the Moon. Okay, there's a lot of fear associated with this. This too shall pass. I do feel with the 10s, like he's a very determined person. And I feel that like he will definitely, I'm seeing like it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I do feel like an Ace of Pentacles or something wants to come out. He'll do some soul searching, especially in the Mercury retrograde, to figure out what he wants, because Spirit is trying to lead him in a different direction here, okay? Yeah, he will be like, he will figure this out. You got the Hanged Man, Mercury retrograde energy. I think he will figure this out. There is people around him that can help him, but there's a lot of conflict within, internally, externally, okay? There is going to be like happiness, like a happy ending to this. I do feel that it's sort of propelling him to learn something new. There's definitely something about learning something new. I would hate to have to like look for another job at this point in my life, hey? Like, oh my God, it must be so hard. There's so much, anyway. And I'm sorry for you guys if you are looking for work, and I've said that now, I feel bad, but like, it would be so hard to find jobs. I think anything in the retail sector or anything in service to others, like where a person wants a human, not a robot, is probably the best way to go at the moment. Jenna, post your question. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Elaine. I'll be on for about half an hour more. I've got John here lying down behind me. Hey, baby. General. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you, Jenna. If anyone wants to donate now to get your reading today, the PayPal link is below, guys. Okay, so you can use that there to donate. It's just $5 US. If you've been waiting and you're going to be waiting a while, if you're further down the list, you can donate if you want to, okay? Because I won't be on the feed for any more than half an hour. All right, let's have a look here, Jenna. Ooh, nice. The moon energy. Wow, this is exciting. Woo, woo. All right, there's a lot of excitement here in the cards. A lot of excitement. All right, I hope you can see all the cards here. Something that you've been worried about, it's all going to fall into place. You don't have to worry, okay? There's something coming up here where Spirit is aligning things for you. The right people, places, the time, the situation, it's all coming in. So there's good luck here. But we will clarify what this good luck is, okay? And it's going to allow you to have a new beginning. It could be birthing a new relationship. It could be birthing a business. It could be an exciting project. I don't know what this is. Like I said, we're going to clarify. And Spirit's saying here, they're trying to lead you away in your mind, especially about what you feel that you still need to close out with another person. And Spirit's saying you don't want to go back there. So Spirits, this is a warning not to go back to an ex, an old friend. You may hear about something as well that's happening to someone and you're like, oh really? Oh my God, not again. Or this has happened again to this person. All right. Yeah, someone could be like dealing with a financial situation. All right, but that's just a warning to you. Maybe someone's coming back in. So let's look at that first. What does this person want, okay? If this person is coming in, or you're starting to dream or think about someone, and then it could actually be that something's happening in their life and Spirit's saying, do not go back to the past. The Chariot, Spirit's trying to lead you away from a past person here. Leading you away, possibly from a Cancer. This is Cancer energy. What else do we have, please, Spirit? Right. You could be someone could be reaching out to you. We're going to get more information on this. You've got the Page of Swords energy. Someone could be watching you on social media. Someone could be looking, there's some side eye going on from someone here looking at you. I feel this is someone already in possibly your environment, or someone like an ex, okay? So there could be a Cancer looking at you, looking at your success. You could definitely have a social media platform, definitely. So say like if your ex if your ex knows your social media, they're definitely looking at you. If your ex's partner knows your social media, they could definitely be looking at what you're doing on it. I'm hearing it's either TikTok or Instagram. There's something here of what you're posting. So I don't know what you're doing. Okay, I don't know what you're doing here. And if you do have anything, guys, if you have channels and social media platforms, email me, send them to me. I'll follow you. I'll check these out, okay? What is this going to have? What's here? What's here? Why is this coming out? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe they're having some sort of financial constraint or restriction, and someone's jealous of your abundance here. There's jealousy. Show me the 7 of Swords if this is jealousy, please, Spirit. It's definitely on World Wide Web, okay? Are you a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn? Let me know that as well. I don't feel you're communicating with this person. I just think that they're watching you. So if you want a cord cut from this purpose, why did I say purpose? If you want a cord cut from this person, it would maybe, I love the smell of these cards. They've been cleansed and they just smell of sage. There's something here about someone watching you, okay? And you are either a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, possibly, all right? Ten of Wands, I would not reach out to this person. You may feel like you want to, but I would not, okay? There's something here about the Mercury retrograde. They could try reach out to you though. All right. They could try reach out to you. One more card on that. Could they reach out to you? Could they want to reach out to you? They may feel like they need closure, or you do, but like, I think it's better if you just walk away from this, okay? Yeah, they're reaching out to you here. So it's up to you whether you want to converse with this person, whether you want to have a conversation, but there's definitely something social media here. All right, so what is this? You don't see this coming, moon energy, things are aligning. There's something like you could have a story on Instagram blow up, or TikTok, or whatever you do. I don't feel it's YouTube, I feel it's another platform, okay? So what is going on here? Why is this aligning? What is happening? What is this alignment? The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So when you let go, probably of this person, that's why they've come up. There's like you still hold a candle for this person in your life, in your soul, in your heart, whatever. And you shouldn't, Spirit's saying. As soon as you let go of this person, Spirit's going to illuminate what good luck is coming in for you, okay? So whoever you hold a flame for in your life, in your past, you need to release, okay? It could be a King of Cups. You love this person very much, or you do, all right? But there's a need to remove yourself now here. There's jealousy here. This is like you wanting to pull someone out. Oh, wow. This is very interesting. Wow, this is related. How interesting. This is a fucking storyline and a half. You have an ex wanting to reach out or wanting to comment on your post. Just the social media thing keeps coming in. Don't comment back. Just put a thumbs up, not a heart, nothing that could talk about love or the connection that you guys have, okay? Because I feel that you may want to try pull this person in, and then their person that they're with ain't going to be happy, right? And not going to be happy. She's not going to be happy, this person that this guy's with. There's a lot of jealousy. There could be like literal kitchen witch shit spells being cast at you, okay, from this person, or evil things being said. And we can't help what people say. Like, they need to say what they want to say, whatever. Everyone has their own prerogative, everyone has their own opinion, but words are like spells. I know I've had some fucking kitchen witch shit thrown at me in the past, okay? You're not moving forward with this person. I do feel that you still hold a candle to this person, right? In some sort of way, even if you don't think you do. Subconsciously, there's a need to cord cut. I would cord cut from this person, like literally do a cord cutting ceremony from this ex, all right? Or whoever he's with. There's a beautiful new beginning coming in for you. It is with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, friend or loved one, okay? Right. Wow. Ace of Wands, to clarify the Ace of Wands. They could be an offer in regards to love, something you've been thinking about, and a tower moment, but a good tower, okay? A really good tower. Something that's been on your mind. Are you wanting to get married to someone you're with? Okay. I don't know if you're with anyone. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if you're with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius especially, there's a proposal coming in or some big tower moment. What's the tower moment? Some opportunity. They're bringing you a gift. They're bringing you a gift here. There's a gift coming in from this person. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. All right, there's a gift incoming. Look at this beautiful, beautiful card. I don't know how old you are if you want to get pregnant or you have children already, but be very careful right now, okay? I do feel that the person that you are with, there's a lot of amazing things coming. There's a need to court from someone else here. Like I said, even if you don't love the person anymore, like your ex, even if you're friends with them, I don't feel that it's positive that they're in your life anymore, okay? Woo! Queen, I'm going to take your question next. Queen, I'll take your, sorry, not Queen, Sweeter. We got Sweeter, Country, and Jennifer. Let me have a look and see who is supporting the channel. Kaja, you're not. Oh, Kaja donated. Okay, Elaine donated again. Okay, we got some donations again. I apologize, guys. I'm not tired. I've just woke up, so I'm not tired, but I'm just getting a bit confused with the lists and stuff because there's so many people on it. All right. Right. Before I do anything else, I just want to do something that is on my list here. Where is it? Where is it? There's something I have on my list here. What the fuck? There's something here I have on my list. All right. Right. Mute my phone. Okay. Let's go straight. Let's just regroup. Okay. Thank you, Kaja. And then we'll have Elaine. Okay. We'll see how we go. We just got about 25 more minutes left. I've got 2 donations here. Kaja is first. I'm just going to give these cards a bit of a shuffle and let's have a look at your question. Okay. Could I get a reading regarding my money? What is coming up in the next 3 to 4 months? Setbacks, struggles? Do I have money blocks? If yes, why? Maybe someone did witchcraft. What would help? Okay. First of all, Kaja, go and have a look at the post section of my channel. There's like a bunch of information about rituals, spells, whatever. If you want a really good money spell, I've got one. So if you want to email me, I'll send that to you. Okay. It's basically putting what you want on a piece of paper. You put it in a jar, guys. You put rice on top of it, raw rice. You put basil leaves, or dry basil's better, because if you put wet basil, like, you know, basil leaves, it's going to go all funky inside. And then you seal the top, and you're supposed to seal it with green wax, but I don't think it really matters. I don't have any green wax, so I just do this with white wax. And then you just place it in your kitchen or when you go to bed at night. You can give it a go, okay? Everyone can give it a go. If you want that money spell, I don't put my spells or spells that I know of in the description. I'll wait for people to reach out for me for spells, and then I'll give them the spell that I found. Okay, so for some reason I wanted to do this. Kaja, you can buy this probably from any spiritual shop in your area. It's from Bali Buddha, this one. It's an aura spray. I just wanted to spray some of this around, which probably means that you need to protect your energy at the moment, or always, but so beautiful. It smells so good. I'm going to use this deck for this financial reading, okay? Energy you're in right now. Obstacle. Outcome. Usually I can do a big spread, but it will take 25 minutes. So like if you want a bigger spread, if you want an extension upon this, I'm doing $20 30-minute readings, guys, for my half price. 5 more days to go on that, okay? It won't come out again until Thanksgiving, and then again in the new year. Okay, so we'll do a bit of an extended 6-weeker one special at the end of the year. Okay. You're being too overgiving to other people, people that don't deserve it. You're being overgiving to others that do not deserve it. Why are you giving to people that don't fucking care about you like they should? So you need to like stop this. All right. Let me know if that makes sense to you, because that's coming like straight up for you. So main energy. Your money situation is going through a change. You need to change something here within it. You need to initiate this change, okay? So it could be looking at all the subscriptions you have, things that are coming out of your account. If you've got like more than one loan or more than one credit card, consolidating those, okay? You may want to go to a bank. There's something here about consolidation, okay? Let me know that you're there, Kaja, and this is making sense. What is your block? What is your block? How you're thinking about money. Spirit is, okay, you're not asking Spirit for guidance in money. You're not necessarily praying on it or meditating or manifesting what you want. Like, send me an email, because I'll send you the money spell, use it. Let me know if it works. It's the intention that you need to put into what you feel about money. You feel that always, like, it doesn't matter how much money you've got. This is your obstacle. It's mental. There's something here about how you find it very hard, and this is what you need to change. All right, just let me get... There's something else going on here. Spirit's telling me a lot of different things. There's either literally someone that smells amazing, but fuck. You know I'm no good with smells and things and incense and stuff. I'm always cough about that. There is someone in your space. There is someone in your energy that's wanting to take. Okay, who's taking from you? Who's taking from you? All right, let's have a look at an outcome here. The outcome obviously depends upon whether you follow Spirit's advice, right? Don't put yourself in financial vulnerable positions. Don't, oh my God, you know the doe eyes. My daughter used to do this to me. Oh, Mom, can I just have like $50? Oh, Mom, can I just... And you know, the more you give them, there's going to be kids too, right? The more you give to people that can't get off their ass and work harder or find a job or whatever, okay? The more you give, the more they keep coming back, and they keep coming back and coming back. And this is you putting yourself in a vulnerable position. And it's also the way you think about money, your relationship with money on a mental and energetic level. But there is somebody here trying to siphon money, yes. Someone who is so fucking inauthentic. Someone who's wearing a mask and trying to be all nice to you, and Spirit saying you need to cut this now. Now, I got the now card. Or even cut communication with someone. So if you know who this is, cord cut from this person. Don't ever cord cut from a child, because you're screwing your own energy over there, okay? Because you have their DNA, they have yours. All right, let's have a look a little bit deeper here. Elaine, get ready with your question. So things are changing in regards to money. If you know who is siphoning energy from you, you need to cord cut the person. It's that simple, okay? They cannot touch you. There's something about salt rituals as well, salt around your home. There's definitely something about that money spell, so email me and I'll send that to you, okay? Yeah, you need to walk away from someone here. Look at that, find a new path. They need to figure something out on their own. It's not your monkey, not your circus, okay? You've given enough to this person. And if it's a child, you just have to have it sit down. You just have to say no. No, I can't right now. No, I'm sorry. Or give them a budget that you'll give them every month, and that is it. No more, no less. They have to figure it out. I do feel it's possibly a friend that you've known a very long time, a family member. This is also breaking because it came out in the reverse. Some sort of karmic ancestral curse in regards to money, okay? Oh, how interesting. Spirit's saying, have you ever looked at your family tree and seen like what your ancestors did, what they did for work? You know, were they, I'm hearing immigration or immigrants, were they a success story? Okay. There's something here about that. You be the success story. You need to block this person off. See those two? They remind me of the two candles when you cord cut. This is a cord cutting ceremony, okay? You'll find it on the live section of my channel. I did a cord cutting live one day, so go and find that, okay? And a lot of you may not know, but you can actually just search within a channel for certain videos, so go and do that, okay? If you want to cord cut or learn about how to do that yourself, anyone. Yeah, you have to make some wise decisions here, and it has nothing to do with this other person, all right? It could be a masculine, possibly. But this is about you stepping into your strength, being maturely empathetic and compassionate to those who deserve it, putting a limit or a time limit, I'm also hearing, on certain people, giving someone a chance, having a conversation, but putting yourself first here. Let's see who this, now let's have a look at this person who is trying to cipher energy specifically. Sorry about this, John's like having a moment. Will you stop scratching, please? He has like a tablet, a really good tablet every month, but you know, they get a little bit itchy. Right, the devil on the split. The devil on the split. This person is a burden to you. This person's been a burden for a long time. And then we'll continue siphoning your energy, time. No way. Seven of Swords. Yeah, they'll continue doing it. So this is definitely a lower spirit. And you can cord cut from the person if you don't know who it is, or you just feel like you've been siphoned energy from, then still do a cord cutting, but focus with the candle that you don't know the person from any lower spirits, okay? Put yourself first. This Empress in reverse, so this could be a male or a female, it doesn't really matter. But I think you know who this is, or this is clarity on this situation. You've got also an Emperor in reverse. No way. That I don't think has ever happened. You've got an Emperor and an Empress in reverse. Now these could be a couple, or this could be people in your life. There's been masculines and feminines that have been down and out and feeling like low, and they've wanted your energy, which means that you're very powerful. You're powerful in the spirit world. People have been trying to siphon your energy for probably a very long time. This could even be parental figures, mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, anyone that like portrays themselves as being a nurturer, okay? Two of Cups. This is one or two people you need to cut ties from, okay? That was your reading. That was your reading. Elaine, did you donate for Queen, did you? Is that what you did? I'm pretty sure that's what you did. Okay. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Elaine, sorry. What is going on? I sent you my email. Did you? I haven't got it yet. I haven't got it yet. I sent you my email. I haven't got it yet. So I don't know what email you use, but just double check. that you're using the right email in the description. Let me check my description of my live. But I'm pretty sure that, like, okay, let me just check the description of my live here, guys. Traveling Tarot has 2 L's, by the way, guys. So, you know, someone did send me an email the other day and they only put one L in Traveling Tarot. Oh, no, don't send it to me in the chat. Look in the description and send me an email separately to the live, please, because I'm not going to go through the chat to look for an email, please. Just send me an email to the email in the description, okay? Who's next, please, guys? Who is next? Who is next? You're very trusting to put your email in chat. Okay, don't do that. Please don't do that, guys. No, it's so good. I'm just wanting you to protect your energy. Elaine, is it your question? Elaine, post your question, my dear. We've got 10 minutes left on the chat, guys. I have an appointment at 9. So I have half an hour to get ready. Why Marcus kept staring at me but was scared when I talked to him. I think he's acting weirder than last time he did interact with me. He has been interested in me since last year. He did open up once. What's your question, Elaine? What's your question, my dear? If anyone wants to donate now to get your reading today, you may want to donate. In the description is my PayPal, okay? Because I think I'm not going to have time. I may have time for one more after Elaine, but that's pretty much it. You've posted it. Okay, so why did he keep staring at you but was scared when you talked to him? Okay. Why did Marcus keep staring at Elaine? What's going on in Marcus's energy? I feel that there's something else going on in his world. Elaine, all right. There's something, he wants to move slowly here. He's focusing on something else right now. He does put you on a pedestal, like, internally, mentally, like he feels a lot for you. He respects you a lot. I don't think he wants to burden you with something here. There's something going on in his life that's unfair. Like I said, it could have something to do with career or money. All right. And he's stressed out. What's going on with Marcus here? Why did he keep staring at Elaine? He wants to, so he's trying to figure out, should I talk to you about this or should I not? So he was trying to, like, determine, like, what he wants to do, whether he wanted to talk about how he feels, but then he doesn't want to burden you emotionally, okay? Does he have feelings for Elaine? He puts you on a pedestal. That's what we know right off the bat here. Does he have feelings for her? Ooh, the Tower. A few times the Tower's come out today. There's something here about self-worth and esteem. Confidence. He may be lacking in self-confidence. There's a strong feeling of not having enough strength or confidence to come your way. The strength, yeah. He doesn't have the strength to really tell you how he feels. He's fighting a lot of inner demons right now. Financial issues, money issues, family issues, work, career path issues. So it's not the time, but how does he feel? How does he feel? He has very strong feelings for you. This could be someone that is older than you, Elaine, or a little bit older. This is someone who's going through a lot, who's been through a lot. He's going through a lot of stuff. It just keeps coming up right now, possibly with a boss, with a father figure, but very career thing, okay? You're not clear, but he has a lot of affection for you. You got the Ace of Cups. There's love here. There's passion. I feel that he's just not balanced right now, not grounded, but once he's gone through what he needs to get through, what will he come towards Elaine? Once he's got through, yes, thank you, yes. So, like, you have an idea, this came out like this, so you have like an inkling, you have your intuition is telling you, I'm pretty sure, like, how he feels about me, but then one day you're like, you're sure, and then you're not sure, and Spirit's saying he will come in, but he's got a lot of shit going on. All right, so this is you needing to be patient, but he is coming in to say how he feels or tell you what's been going on. But like, this is something that's hidden here with the moon. So this is me telling you he has a lot of passion for you. I don't know if he's a fire sign, but he keeps coming out as Sagittarius or Leo. Okay, we also have Scorpio here. We have Leo, Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces. Okay, yeah, and he's come out again as the King of Wands. So do you know his star sign? But there's a rebirth for him. He's going through a lot of stuff. I would definitely be waiting till September, October for this to move forward in any way. I wouldn't be, you know, if you guys are single right now, I would not be looking at relationships till around October. Okay, get grounded. There's something about you needing to get grounded. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Elaine. I'm sorry, I can't remember everybody's story. You do have a contract with this person. What is the contract about? This is you supporting him to be more confident, okay? And that is like affection. You could also want to travel with this person. You could teach this person about spirituality. But there's a lot you can offer this person, all right? He may not be able to see it now, or he may see it and how amazing you are, and he may see, there's John doing his itchy thing again. John, stop. Stop it. That's enough now. Okay, you want to do that, you go downstairs. Okay. Oh my God. One more card, please, for Elaine. Is there anyone else? I'm going to pick someone randomly here from the list. Amelia, if you're still there, or Yvette. Amelia or Yvette. One more card, please, Spirit. Amelia or Yvette. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Like, you want to go and talk to him. You're the magician. Keep manifesting. If you want this person in your life, keep manifesting them, okay? And keep manifesting. And ask your spirit guides to go to their spirit guides to support him, all right? I've got one person to read for. Country, you are last. Post your question. I'm sorry, guys, if I didn't get to all of you. I've been on 2.5 hours. I had a lot of donations, which I really appreciate. But that obviously means that I couldn't get to everybody. Country, you are last. Why was Danny's tone so short and sharp? Who is Danny to you? Who is Danny to you? No more donations, please, guys. I appreciate them, but no more today. I have an appointment at 9, so I've only got half an hour to get ready, okay? Who is Danny to you? Best friend, love interest. So it's a crush. Why is Danny's tone so short and sharp today? Okay, let's have a look. Why is Danny's tone short and sharp today? What's going on? Well, these cards are talking straight away. Six of Pentacles, the Fool in the reverse. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. So they could be a Taurus, Virgo or a Capricorn, possibly. There's something with money going on with this person. There's something like some instability. They could have lost hours at work. They're very generous. They're a very generous person. There's something going on in their life where they feel they can't move forward, with the Fool in reverse being here. So they think they've ended a cycle or closed something out, and they're moving into a new, chapter of their energy, but they haven't closed something out because the Fool's in reverse. Like, there's a block here, okay? There's a block here to you guys moving forward. I think you mirror each other perfectly. You're both very generous to each other with your time, with your energy. possibly like you support each other financially when you need to. There's a lot of busyness here. You may go out a lot together to movies, or there's a lot of spending time together. I'm actually seeing you sitting on his bed, or excuse me, I'm burping. That's the first time I've done that. Sitting in his room, cross-legged, like intently, like listening to what he has to say. Okay, what is going on here? So there's a beautiful energy between you guys, but there's a block, and we'll look at the block in a second. This could be your twin flame. This is your twin flame. So why is he denying this? Because I feel there's some sort of denial from him about this, or he's blocking this in some sort of way. Okay, twin flame energy came straight out. That's why I wanted to use this deck. This is the twin flame deck. There's a lot of passion here. This came out in the reverse. He may not know how to express his passion, or like start something with you here. There's a block here. He doesn't know how to communicate his feelings towards you. That's what this is. Okay. He doesn't know how to communicate it. So should you make the first move? Should country take the first move? Like, I'm talking about, like, yeah, you got the death energy, Scorpio, but this is like making the move. Usually this card, like in the Rider-Waite-Smith, the death card, he's on a horse, he's elevated, and he's moving. Okay, he's moving. So moving. This is also an emotional card. This is water energy, the death card. Okay. There's something about flowers here as well. Oh my God, like you guys are meant to be together. I wonder if he's watching this with you. That would be funny. You're meant to be together. Two of Cups. I'm getting Mariah Carey song coming through, which the first song I've had come through today. Something about together or being together. This is angelically guided. I love this card. Look at the angel between these two people. I love this card. This is like a meeting of souls, a meeting of minds, equality, the sharing of emotions, passion. Dragonflies could be significant. You could see a dragonfly. Ask Spirit to show you a dragonfly. Okay, it doesn't have to be a literal one. Just leave that up to Spirit. It could be a poster, it could be wallpaper, it could be a screenshot. Okay, there's something here about a dragonfly. Ask Spirit to, or a mushroom. Okay, thank you, Spirit, or a lotus flower. But a mushroom or a dragonfly, it's up to you. Don't go looking for it. Say to Spirit, show me blah, 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 whatever it is you want them to show you, if I'm supposed to be with this person, and Spirit will show you, okay? We belong together. That's it. That's it. That's the song. We belong together. Pretty old song, right? But still a goodie. An oldie but a goodie. Okay, why is this King of Pentacles in the reverse here? He feels like he can't provide you enough, or he's not enough for you, because he just sees the light that you shine, okay? But it's up to you, I guess, to give him the confidence that he doesn't have to worry about that, how you feel, and tell him how you feel. So pick the moment, pick the time, pick the energy, and go for it, I would say, okay? Don't be guarded. Don't feel that because you're female you shouldn't make the first move. Who cares? Make the first move. That was the readings today. Okay. It's not about telling him. Just go in for the kill with a kiss or something. Set the mood. All right, country. He can only reject you. What's the worst that can happen? And the rejection, if he did, and we're not going to go into that. I'm not prophesying anything here, but that could only be from his self-doubt or anything, okay? Because I'm sure you're wonderful, okay? And I'm sure that you are, like, definitely the best person for him right now, especially with these cards, okay? And we haven't really gone into why he's needed in your life or why you're needed in his, but anyway, that's the cards I've got. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you all. I will not see you tomorrow. I will not be live tomorrow. I will be live. What day is it? It's Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night live. I will be on Friday night, okay? So I'll see you guys then. And please look at the video section of my channel. There's loads of videos there. And enjoy those. Okay, bye.